Good evening, everybody. It is Sunday night here in New York City, and it is Halloween night. And tonight we are going to be walking down towards NYU and Union Square, and maybe we will catch the very end of the Halloween parade. But it's going to be a big week yet again on Wall Street. We have the tail end of the earnings season. Last week we had all of the major tech companies reporting, so this week we will have whatever's left over. Sally says hi, happy Halloween, Tom. What's up, Sally? Hope you're well, happy Sunday. Vinny Castellano, how are you? EBITDA says howdy, happy Halloween. EBITDA, happy Sunday, everybody. The ABX girl. What is up, the ABX girl? Sierra Friend says, hey Tom, hope you had a great weekend. I did. Definitely did have a great weekend. Caught up on a lot of reading. EBITDA says, hope you had a good start to the week. Indeed, we did. EBITDA, I see Zap Allen here. Says, hi Tom, happy Halloween, buddy. Appreciate it. Jet Star says, trick or treat, Tom. I'll take a trick. You know, I'll be a little bit out of the box tonight. Sally says, nothing much, Tom. I am okay. Sounds good. Michelle Cunningham, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Halloween, Michelle. Joey's here. Says, hi Tom, hope you're doing well. Allie says, happy Halloween, everyone. What is up, Allie? Happy Sunday. So I will be flying back to Miami on Tuesday morning, very early Tuesday morning. Ken Kramer, what is up, Ken Kramer? M. Wall says, happy Halloween, everybody. What's up, M. Wall? Good to see you. EBITDA says, looks like a nice night in New York City. Very nice night. It was crazy costumes and whatnot. Melee says, hey Tom, happy Halloween. What's up, Melee? Always good to see you. Always a pleasure. So we never got to make it to NYU last night. Had to run and catch the train. So hopefully we can make it tonight. EBITDA says, I just won $1,500 on Saints. Nice. Going straight into crypto. Got to grow the portfolio. Very cool. Very cool, EBITDA. Michelle Cunningham, how are you? Sunshine after rain. Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. GGNYC. What is up, GGNYC? Diego says, almost every Instagram post shows them wearing Scooby-Doo for Halloween. Very cool, Diego. Troy 1995 says hello. What's up, Troy? Troy 1995 says, are you dressing up? Not tonight. We are not. What about you, Troy 1995? So I was reading a very interesting article in Investors Business Daily today about Google Cloud Computing Unit, and we talk a lot about that on the stream. Google Cloud. And even though a lot of the analysts are like, you know, Google Cloud's platform, they're losing about $614 million a quarter. But what they don't understand is that the previous 2 quarters, they lost about $1.6 billion. And every single quarter that gets narrower, and narrower. So can you just imagine once the Google Cloud unit turns profitable? I mean, that is going to be, it's all going to go straight to the bottom line. So we'll talk about that next week. Troy 1995 says, I'm dressing up as Wall Street skate bro. Hilarious. Hilarious. That's awesome. Melee, good to see you. GGNYC, the ABX girl from the Bronx. Always good to see you, the ABX girl. Hope you're well. But Troy 1995, that's pretty cool. You have to, if you're gonna dress up as the Wall Street skate bro, you have to have the skateboard down. Very cool. Hey, Xing Ling says, hello y'all. What's up, Xing Ling? Good to see you here again. Fresh Start says, hi Tom, can you show me the Empire State Building? Yes. So the Empire State Building is lit up all in orange tonight. Pretty cool. Shadow King says, happy Halloween, Wall Street. Thank you, appreciate it. Happy Halloween to you too, Shadow King. Always a pleasure, always good to see you. Nat says, hi everybody. What's up, Nat? Soho Guy, good to see you, my friend. Soho, where are you now in the today's day and age? Are you Still in Soho, or did you move uptown? So we'll cut over one more avenue and then we'll walk down. Oh, Soho's on the Upper East Side now. Very cool. Ibadas is about to go watch the new episode of Succession. Very cool. With the girlfriend. Have a good night. Hey, Ibada, hope you had a good weekend, my friend. And best of luck to the week ahead. I wish you well. Thank you for stopping by. Matthew P says, Jesus loves you, Tom. Appreciate that. Hey, Paul Greenwell is here. How are you, Paul? Always good to see you. Happy Halloween, my friend, Paul Greenwell. Fresh Start says, why is the Empire State Building orange? I believe it's orange for Halloween. I could be mistaken, but I'm not sure. Destructionist, what is up, Destructionist? Says, happy Halloween. Americandi says, hello from Egypt. Happy Halloween to you, my friends. Thank you so much. Hope everything is well in Egypt. Matthew P, I see you. Bottomless Coffee. Good to see you, Bottomless Coffee. So I actually got a lot of work done, but I did the majority of my work today in Central Park. So it was a very relaxing day, and I actually went to Becco for dinner. I'm like, you know what the heck? I'll go to Becco, might as well. Hassan says, how was last Saturday? What did I do last Saturday? I think last Saturday was pretty good. Soho Guy, what's up? Tori Day, New York says, happy Halloween. What's up, Tori Day? Troy 1995, indeed. Hey, Cynthia Martinez says, hola. Hola, Cynthia, good to see you here. Happy Halloween, my friend. Hassan. JPEG43 says, can we get another look at the Empire State Building? Cheers. Absolutely. So once we get to the corner here, we'll be able to see the Empire State Building. I think you guys are going to like it tonight. Looks good. It's all lit up in orange. Very cool. So we'll check it out tonight. British Gray from Tampa, Florida is here. Thank you, British Gray, for joining, and happy Halloween. Super Beast says, Tom, do you have a mask on? Always double masked and ready to go. The Mighty Bull says, hello, Tom. Great to see you here, my friend. Great to see you too, Mighty Bull. Happy Halloween. The Mighty Bull, hope you had a good weekend. Any special plans you had or do anything? All right, we got to walk one more avenue over, and then we're going to be able to see the Empire State Building. Very nice. Bottomless Coffee says, the Village is wild tonight. I could imagine. The Village is probably crazy tonight. Troy 1995 says, big USC event at Madison Square Garden next week. Roy S says, am I going to Billionaires Road tonight? Not tonight. Not tonight. Maybe next time. But I'm flying back to Miami next week on on Tuesday. So Tuesday morning I'm going back to Miami. Troy 1995 says, is there an update for your Mac order? Yeah, so I ordered the Mac and it should be after Thanksgiving. So as we saw on Apple's last earnings report, Tim Cook said the supply chain issue has cost Apple about $6 billion in revenue loss due to the semiconductor shortage and the like. So we're still battling with that. We're gonna go to the corner here in Koreatown so you guys can see the Empire State Building all lit up in orange, and then we'll make our way downtown to NYU. I think that Halloween parade is still going on, so maybe we'll catch the tail end of it. Eugene is here. What's up, Eugene? Says everyone's wearing costumes tonight. Cool. What is up, Eugene? Good to have you here. Fresh Start, I'm not sure about the hotels with the indoor pools. So this is the Empire State Building. We're right here on West 32nd Street and Korea Way. Right at the entrance of Koreatown. Very, very cool. Starving Artist says, hi, Tom. Hope you had a good day. I had a very good day. Bottomless Coffee says, I think the parade ends around 14th Street in Union Square. Audie says, hello, sunshine after rain. I'm still awake. British Gray, how are you? Eugene, everybody's in the house. Mike, what's going on, Mike? Paul Greenwell says it's a big UFC event. Hey, Grant Stenton is here. What's up, Grant from New Zealand? Welcome, everybody in New Zealand. Hey, photos from around New York, how are you? Ruben, GGMYC says, love the lights, looks like a pumpkin. What's up, GGMYC? Hope you had a happy Halloween and a good weekend. KO says, wow, what is up, KO? Welcome to the channel. The Mighty Bull says, just chilling out at home and enjoying the live. Sounds good, Mighty Bull. Mariano says, hey. Faith says, yes, really nice building. John Connor says, hola. Mukhtar says, love from Trinidad. We love from Trinidad and Tobago. The Empire State Building is all lit up for Halloween tonight, as we are right here on 32nd Street, Korea Way. So we'll head back downtown. So I'll give you guys one more look at the Empire State Building from here, and then we will head downtown. Headless Horseman 663 says, what's up? What's up, Headless Horseman? Happy Halloween. So next week, everybody, we got a lot to cover, and it took me a little bit longer than usual to write the Behind the Street newsletter, so it is not up. The only issue that I'm running into is it's actually too long to put up on the YouTube community page, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. Fresh Start says, can we see One World Trade Center? Not from here, but if we go to Washington Square Park, we will be able to see the One World Trade Center, but we just cannot see it from here. It is not visible. Headless Horseman says, no problem, happy Halloween. Ah, photos, that's very cool. Says the mask is supposed to have ghosts and pumpkins and witches. Maybe we could see it from a little bit further away, but we probably can't see it from here. Hey, RJ is here. This is Yo-Yo. What is up, RJ? From Colorado. Maria says, hi, Paul. What's up, everybody? Dutchman says, Tom, happy Halloween. Right back at you, my friend. It's a very moderate night here in New York. It's not too cold, not too hot. Perfect fall night, a little bit windy. Felix says, hola, Tom, happy Halloween. What's up, Felix? Jefferson says, happy Halloween. They probably are. They're gonna think I'm such a buzzkill. The house will probably get all toilet papered and hammered with eggs. Because they'll be like, look at this guy. He's not coming to the door. What a buzzkill. Let's hammer his house with some eggs. But the show goes on. We'll see. Just kidding, guys. Troy 1995 says, what time can we remind you of the train? Probably the same time, Troy. Right around 11:50, I'd say. Hey, John is here. Hey, British Gray says it's 68 degrees in Tampa, Florida. Beautiful weather. Photos from around New York says, Tom, post the newsletter on medium.com. Yes. So I was thinking about that, photos from around New York. I was thinking about that. The YouTube community page is limiting the length to a certain amount of characters. So I'm definitely gonna have to come up with an alternative, and I think that's a pretty good one. Hey, Ruby Falcone is here, says howdy. Made my hot cocoa with extra whip and ready for the stroll. Very cool. What's up, Ruby? Thanks again for the email. I appreciate it very, very much. Headless Horseman says New York is East Coast, Portland, Oregon. Alrighty. JPEG says, is this 5th Avenue? This is not 5th Avenue. That's one avenue over from this one. It's one avenue over. But we are headed downtown. We're about to come up against Madison Square Park. So right now we are on West 28th Street, headed downtown. So southbound on Broadway. Southbound on Broadway, West 28th. And we are going to go to West 8th Street, NYU. Hey, Valentina says, hi, I watch the videos every night. Hey, Valentina, thank you. Maya says, happy Halloween, everybody. And the Mighty Bull says, Mark Zuckerberg is a tourist, just like me. Tory Day in New York says, 11 Madison Park, amazing dinner, amazing food, very cool. John says my school is open today. Nice. There still seems to be a lot of people out in the city tonight, even though it's Sunday. I think the Halloween parade is just wrapping up now. I think it's still going on to what, 10:30 tonight, I believe. Hey, Gene says Wall Street Skate Bro, good evening. Dynamic Tom, what is up, Gene? Jason Wyatt says good evening and happy Halloween. Jason Wyatt, good to see you. Happy Halloween from Argentina. Very cool. We have a lot of viewers from Argentina. Daniel G is our moderator. He's from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Fellow software engineer. Always good seeing Daniel G in the chat. College of Staten Island says, how you doing? You back in New York for good? We are not. I will be back in Miami on Tuesday. I couldn't leave on Monday because the flights were so expensive, so I'm just gonna pay $50 to fly back on Tuesday. And then I will probably be back the week before Thanksgiving, back in New York, depending on how some deals roll out. But the College of Staten Island, good to have you here. Bottomless Coffee says election day is Tuesday, so I think some people are planning to take tomorrow off of work. Ah, very nice plan. Have a nice 4-day weekend. That's cool. Elite Gotsons said, I'm in Brooklyn. How is it out in the city tonight? The city's pretty good. You know, it's not bad. The weather's good. So I used to live in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Very nice area. Happy Halloween from Portugal. Very cool. What is up, all the viewers from Portugal? Cristiano Ronaldo is one of my favorite soccer players of all time. Felix is here in Peru. Halloween celebrations were canceled for the second consecutive year due to the pandemic. Very sad. Yeah, Felix, that's a bummer. Here in New York, the majority of the people, I think, are fully vaccinated. I think we're about 90% of New York City is fully vaccinated. Comments. Tori Evans says, I can't wait till tomorrow when all the candy is half off. This is Tony Evans. Very cool. That's so true. That's hilarious. Headless Horseman says, you better go to Miami before it snows bad. Yeah, it really doesn't start to snow here in New York until after Christmas, honestly. Lucas Lima says, hi, how are you guys from Brazil? Greetings. What is up, everybody from Brazil? Sally says, beautiful night. Mike says, happy Halloween, Tom. Happy Halloween, Mike. Good to see you as we approach Madison Square Park. We are right here on West 25th Street and Broadway. We are approaching the iconic Flatiron building. However, the Flatiron building is totally covered in scaffolding. Valentina says, do you live in New York City or Miami? Both. I live both places. I'll be traveling back and forth. Jefferson Santos says, Jefferson Santos from Brazil. Savvy says, happy Halloween from Canada. Love Canada. Toronto, Canada is an amazing place. I really want to get back to Toronto as soon as possible. The Mighty Bull says, sunshine after rain. What's going on? Fresh Start says, Tom, have you ever seen the Newark skyline? Of course. The beautiful 2-building skyline in Newark, New Jersey. Just kidding. Josie says, Village Parade crazy. Hey, Josie, happy Halloween. Good to see you, Josie. John says, who's Tom? What's up, John? Good to see you again. Mateo says, hello from France. Bonjour. So yesterday we saw the best Halloween costume, I think, ever. It was 2 people dressed as the coronavirus, and I saw them last year too. It was hilarious. Very cool. So right ahead is Madison Square Park, where I think the original Shake Shack was. Is the stock market open tomorrow? Yes, I believe so, yes. I think futures are already open at 8 o'clock. Gina says, happy Halloween from Lima, Peru. Very cool. What is up, everybody from Peru? Welcome. Ren 10 says, Tom, which stocks in the crypto space would you buy? Which stocks in the crypto space would I buy, or are you talking about pure play cryptocurrencies? Cynthius is my favorite, with Scarface and his wife this year. Very cool.
It's good. Super busy.
Gina, how are you? John says, be right back, breakfast time. Mercedes Diaz says, thanks for staying in the city for the Halloween weekend. Happy Halloween to all. Thank you, Mercedes. Dawn Batson says, happy Halloween from Montreal. Love Montreal. Jean, what's going on? Oh, Ren 10. Yeah, I mean, if you want to own the brokerage, you know, I think we were talking about that before on the channel. You know, we were talking about, you know, even if you think cryptocurrencies are scams or anything like that, you know, if you think about the most successful broker dealers like Charles Schwab, you could definitely, you know, get exposure to the crypto space without actually owning any of the underlying asset by owning an exchange. So you could think about it like owning the dealer, you know, you just own the dealer that supplies the drugs to the community. Tyree says, hi Tom. What's up, Tyree? Good to see you. Solo Wu says, happy Halloween from Taiwan. Very cool. We love Taiwan in here. JPEG 43 says, is this the city that never sleeps? I think it is. Indeed it is. It's getting a little bit windy, but we are right here at the base of the Flatiron building. Headless Horseman says, well, the cop pulled me over when I was driving my R33 GTR Skyline in New York. Very cool. Hopefully you didn't get a ticket. Hopefully they let you go, honestly. Did you end up getting a ticket for that, or what do you think? Hey, Christopher Adams says, hey bro, Connecticut in the house. What is up, everybody from Connecticut? So I remember I used to play a college called Western Connecticut State, and they had an absolutely beautiful campus. That's back in my college soccer days. I used to love going up there to Connecticut. Corey Ben says, what's good from Australia? I'm originally from Long Island. Hey, I'm from Long Island too. That's fantastic. Very cool. Moving from Long Island to Australia. Hope you're enjoying it there. We have a lot of Aussies in the chat, so I wish you well from Australia. This is Danbury, Connecticut. John says, hi everybody, I'm back. What's up, John? Good to have you back. Jean says, hello, God protect New York City. Live from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Very cool. War Walker says, Tom, it's so good to see you. You make everything all right. War Walker, right back at you, my friend. How's the 305? Hopefully you're holding it down. Starvin' Artist says, how close were you to missing your train last night? I just made it. I just made it by like 3 or 4 minutes. So all good. No complaints. As we walk down, we're just passing East 23rd Street. Or 21st, excuse me. East 21st Street. Hey, NYC Cherry Groove is in the house. How are you, NYC Cherry Groove? Good to see you here. Happy Halloween, NYC Cherry Groove. So I'll show you guys a beautiful view of the Empire State Building, all lit up in green and orange for Halloween. Hey, the J Show says happy Halloween. What is up, the J Show? War Walker says beautiful day today in Miami. I could imagine. AT Rock says everyone looks so pretty. Best night ever. AT Rocks, welcome. Fresh Start says, Tom, Atlanta has Midtown. Did you know that? I did not. Mitch Peters' channel says looks red, but now November is tomorrow already. Jesus, crazy. That is crazy. Fresh Start says, Tom, you're still skipping my comments. No worries. I'm doing the best I can. Bitsmag TV says hello from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Welcome everybody from Brazil. Ryan McGuinness says hello from Goslow, Scotland. Welcome everybody from Scotland. Happy Halloween. Anna Andrews says good evening. Have a safe trip back to Miami, Tom. Thank you, I will. Christopher Adams says, so is New York City completely smoke-free? Don't see many smokers. I don't think it's smoke-free. I see a lot of people smoking sometimes. Good to see you. Hey, Mia's here. So stock futures rise up ahead of first day of trading in November. as investors await the Fed meeting. Dow futures up 80 points, NASDAQ up 40 points, and S&P up 10. Another green day, I hope. What's up, mate? Happy Halloween. Thank you for that recap, my friend. Appreciate that. Christopher Adams says, wow, that's a lot of trash on the street. I believe there is a strike going on, sanitation strike. M. Rosales says, shout to... All right, M. Rosales, what's going on? Tony M. Says, we go from Satan to Saints tomorrow on All Saints Day. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Warwalker says the Empire looks like a Grinch. So next week we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to cover. This week in Investors Business Daily, I was reading a lot of the articles today. I sort of had to take the chance to sort of relax because it's been a very busy week, especially with earnings season. So we got a lot to talk about. I really wanted to cover a very nice article that Investors Business Daily put out about the Google Cloud Unit. Google's cloud unit that competes with AWS and Microsoft Azure. And we've been talking about that a lot on the stream. So we're going to do an in-depth dive next week. Lucas says, where's your costume? Fresh Start says, Tom, is the Empire State Building your favorite skyscraper? It is not. My favorite skyscraper is the Seagram Building. And that's in Midtown East on Park Avenue. Ryan McGinnis says, is Mulberry Street nearby? Not really, to be honest, but close enough. We're headed down to NYU, New York's university. I'll show you guys the Empire State Building one more time. I always love looking at the Empire. Mike says, E, what's up, Mike? Good to see you. Sunshine After Rain says, my favorite skyscraper in Manhattan is the Chrysler Building. Michael Grant says, Action Kid is my hero. He's mine too. I think Action Kid is what, in Boston this week? Isn't he? I think so. Bottomless Coffee says, Christmas colors.
Sounds like a better way to spend your...
Headless Horseman, does New York still sell those big cookies? Are you talking about the black and white cookies? They do. Tony M says, Gangrene. The Gamer World 2 says hi. What's up, Gamer World 2? Timothy McGlynn says yes. What is up? Fresh Start says, Tom, how come the Empire State Building is so popular? I think it's mainly due to the architecture. And it was built during the Great Depression. And it was built in record time during the Great Depression. So I think people attribute it to a monumental task being done in such a time of great adversity. I think these people are dice, dressed up as dice. Me says, FYI, for anyone flying this week, rumors are that American and Southwest pilots go on strike Tuesday, which will affect and cancel many flights this week. Yeah, I think they came out, they already canceled a bunch of flights, didn't they? I think they did. But thank you for that, because I do fly this week, so thank you for the heads up. Site B Studios says the Empire State Building looks beautiful. What is up, Site B Studios? Bro, do they sell good glizzy in this part of town? LA says, hello from Corpus Christi, Texas. What is up, everybody in Corpus Christi, Texas? Good to see you. We're on East 19th Street. Andrew Lee says, enjoy the night out. Andrew Lee is our pal from Queens. This guy's backing right over this pole here, which is always good. Always good to hammer that pole. Very cool. Warwalker says, and King Kong was on the top of the Empire. Ryan McGinnis says, what restrictions are still in place in New York City? Not many restrictions, to be honest. The only thing that you have to do is if you want to eat inside, you have to show your vaccination card. Mike says, any trouble flying? I honestly haven't had any trouble flying, and I've been flying about 6 times a month for business. Fresh Start says, where's 5th Avenue? 1 avenue over. Photos from around New York. This is the car disagrees with the pole's position. Jamie Massetti says XRP, the new BTC. Interesting proposition. Not sure I agree with it, but very interesting proposition. Did horror on pass, says the Headless Horseman. Evan says, how is the weather in New York City right now? Evan, the weather is very nice. It's probably about, I would say 50-ish, 55 degrees. 59 degrees is the Nightbot. So you could always check the Nightbot if you're interested in seeing the weather. It will always let you know. Maybe we'll cross the street. What do you guys think? My Shell says, hi Tom, happy Halloween. My Shell, how are you? Good to see you. John says, be right back. Going to the restroom, no problem. Scroogey Booger says, bro, when there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you gonna call? We're gonna call the Ghostbusters. Absolutely. Thomas Willis says, looks like a nice night in New York tonight. Ron says, hi Tom, great clear stream. Thank you, Ron, appreciate it. War Walker says, shouldn't it be much colder now? It should, but it's actually, you know, I think 2 years ago in New York City on Christmas, it was like 73 degrees. I remember walking around Midtown Manhattan on Christmas and it was like 73 degrees. Bottomless Coffee says, I like the modern feel of New York City, but I miss how it looked in the 90s. Well, I think in many cases, if you go into the subway, it still looks like it's from the 90s. Deanne says, Dyker Heights, Brooklyn is one of the best neighborhoods for Halloween decorations. Absolutely incredible. I would agree. Talvish says, hey, Tom, hope you're having a good Halloween. Right back at you, Talvish. Right back at you, my friend. Fresh Start says, Tom, how many control towers does Newark Airport have? I have no idea. No idea. AVH 700 says, MDK, where are you? Oh yes, we are on 5th Avenue here. Sorry about that. I forgot the Broadway sometimes merges at the Flatiron building. So we are right here on 5th Avenue and the corner of East 17th Street. East 17th Street and 5th Avenue. Headless Horseman says, did HorrorCon pass in New Jersey? I'm not sure. Hey, Out and About is here from Toronto, Canada. Says, happy Halloween. What is up, Out and About? Good to see you. 48 says, hey there, Tom. What's up, 48? AVH 700 says, I see you made your train. We did make the train. That's hilarious. The Cuomo comment, I can't read it out loud, but that is absolutely hilarious. Gene says, Wall Street Skate Bro, walking commuter showed us where the fictional Ghostbusters firehouse is in New York City. That is fantastic. I don't know where that is. Where is it, by the way? Bottomless Coffee says, Tom loves the 2 buildings in Newark. Yeah, the beautiful 2-building skyline in Newark, New Jersey. Ryan says, where does the tree at Rockefeller Center traditionally get put up, or when? I think a couple days before Thanksgiving, I think. Why are people stopping in the middle of the crosswalk? Because the road is closed for the Halloween parade. So there was a big Halloween parade going on. But I think it is ended now, actually. I think it is concluded, I think. But there still seems to be a lot of people out and about. No pun intended for our pal Out and About in the chat. Friendship Lights says the city is jamming tonight. What's up, Friendship Lights? Good to see you back here. Dalton says hello. What is up, Dalton? Good to see you. Anna Kay says hello from Toronto. What is up, Anna Kay? Kurt Flirt, what's going on? The ABX Girl says the Halloween parade in New York City usually ends at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Very cool. Coming up on 12th Street now, says AH 700. I think we're probably going to get some buffering here, guys. We'll see.
so much, man. I appreciate it.
You know, maybe not, but we'll see. I think we're probably going to run into some buffering. Hey, the Swan is here. What's up, Swan?
Jesus, Jesus, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Emmanuel, God with us. Jesus, Jesus, King of Kings,
Very cool.
Lord of Lords.
Oops. I think this is where it ends.
God with us. Jesus, He's coming back.
Hey, fresh start. We might get buffering because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of density here. Oppenheimer says, hey, Tom, it is Sonny. Hey, what's up, Sonny? Hope you're well. Out and About says, are you going to meet up with Fernando? I'm not sure where he is. Probably not, but let's see. Melee says, wow, what's up, Melee? So everybody, just real quick, I know we usually on the weekends we don't have any specific topic in relation to finance, but I wanted to bring about just a quick update. So a company that I've been following, that I've been covering for over the past year since they IPO'd, Zoom Info, is actually reporting earnings on November 1st, which is tomorrow. The CEO is Henry Schuck, and I'm expecting a big earnings beat. So just be aware of that. Ticker symbol ZI. We'll go into great detail on that, and maybe we'll do a live tomorrow covering Zoom Info. Ticker symbol ZI. It is a very fast-growing software company. Hey, the Swan is here. KO says, awesome people. What's up, KO? Good to see you, KO. Gene says good night all. Gene, have a good night. Starvin' Artist says hi, the Swan, how is Ireland? Out and About says, do you have a costume on? I don't have a costume on. Well, I guess technically I am the Wall Street scarecrow, right? So I guess technically I do have a costume on. So this is the view of the Empire State Building from Fifth Avenue. All lit up for Halloween. Sally says, beautiful night, Tom. Thank you, Sally. Steve Rowe says, hello, Tom. Greetings from Texas. What's up, Steve? Good to have you here. Daryl says, happy Halloween from Chicago, Illinois. Jamie says, how much is a flight from New York City to Miami? I usually pay right around $55. So it's very, very cheap, very affordable. And that's part of the reason why I chose to move to Miami, because anytime I need to get back to New York, it's extremely affordable. Hey, TNME TV is great as always, sir. What's up, TNME TV? Good to see you. Happy Halloween. We're walking down Fifth Avenue. Lena Sandoval is here. Says hi, Tom and everybody. Good afternoon, Lena Sandoval. Daryl. Lily Lil says, did you dress up today? I did not dress up today. But I think every night we technically, we are the Wall Street scarecrow. So we'll see. Glenn says, happy Halloween from Iowa. Welcome everybody from Iowa. Glenn Schultz. Happy Halloween, Glenn Schultz. I don't think it's protesting, it's a Halloween parade. Hey, it's a Halloween parade, so no protesting. War Walker says, I just got a ticket on AA for $22 plus tax. Amazing. Very cool. Jenny says, oh, what's up, Jenny? Out and About says, how did you manage to get such great deals on your flights? If you just go to kayak.com, the flights between New York and Miami are very affordable because so many people always fly from New York City to Miami. So it's very frequent, the amount of flights. Hey, John says, bye guys. Take it easy, John. Appreciate you. Rodrigo Salas Lopez. What is going on? Headless Horseman says, my favo band is from Ireland. Or your oh, this is the Squid Game, I think, right? All of these guys are dressed up as the characters from the Squid Game. Very cool. We talked about the Squid Game a little bit on the channel this week because Netflix had a beat and raise quarter. They blew out both their earnings and their revenue, so beat on the top and the bottom line. The stock is new all-time record highs, mainly in part due to increased sales from their hit show, The Squid Game. And we are right across the street from the new school. Jamie says, have you heard of FedWire ISO? I have not. The Mighty Bull says, Mighty Bull just passing through. Thank you, Mighty Bull. War Walker says, I'll be in New York on Saturday. Enjoy it. Think you're gonna love it. Hey, Accident 158 is currently November 1st here in the Philippines. Happy Halloween. What is up, everybody from the Philippines? Daryl says, James and Carla and Hudson 2 are live at Union Square area right now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Hey, Yogi Bear fan, thank you for the $1 super chat. Always good to see you here, Yogi Bear fan. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Fresh Start says, Tom, that's Lower Manhattan in the distance. It is Lower Manhattan in the distance. This guy is Where's Waldo. Very cool. JPEG43 says, thanks for the night walk, Tom. Good night from Montreal, Canada. Troy1995 says, have you heard LIRR has new station in Grand Central? Yes, so that is called the East Side Access Project, but it is not in operation as of yet. It should be in operation very soon, but just not yet. Felix, hope you're well. Yogi Bear fan, good to see you. You know, let's walk down this way. We'll walk down this way. Hey, Big Bag of Gamers says, yo. War Walker says, I'm in Miami. Troy1995 says, you can get on the train at Grand Central instead of Penn Station. I don't think you can right now. Lisa says, Seaspiracy. What's up, Lisa? Hope you're well, Lisa. Daniel Perez says, I'm glad people are living their best lives. The government has been very harsh with us citizens. Indeed, they have. Marty Lewis says, the governor did a test run on the LIRR today, I think. Very cool, Marty Lewis. I actually did not know that at all. So I'm excited. I mean, if that's the case, I would definitely go there. Bill Bell says, I don't know how people can live around all those other people, says Bill Bell. Yogi Bear fan, how are you? Cad Wade says, hey Tom, it's such a lively night. Indeed it is. Indeed it is very lively. Fresh Start says, Tom, can you zoom up on the Freedom Tower? We can. Gavin says, New York is the best. I agree. I wasn't expecting it to be this wild tonight, but it is. I want to go to Washington Square Park. Last year, Washington Square Park was wild. So we will head there today. But right now we are by the new school. Very, very famous but expensive school here in New York City, the new school, which is a couple blocks up from the NYU, in which case we talk about NYU a lot on this channel. Hey, Marcus says, Park Slope was hopping today for Halloween. Yeah, Park Slope is always crazy on Halloween, always. Anna K says, I'm so happy to see many people out and about. This makes me happy. Hey, Anna K, good to have you. GS says, I love Halloween in New York City. Says GS. What's up, GS? Amir says, Troy1995 says he will launch it next year. Yogi Bear fan says a big parade. Mystic, glad is back. Gashi Gamer says, bro, I literally saw you right there. I'm in the Goku costume. Cool, dude. That's awesome, man. Well, happy Halloween. I hope you're having a great night. Be safe. And it's good to see you in person. I think I saw a Goku costume somewhere. But happy Halloween, man. Thank you for watching the channel and be safe tonight. Fresh Starts is Tom, the best view of Lower Manhattan is by the Statue of Liberty. I would agree with that. Also, Hoboken, New Jersey has a pretty decent view of Lower Manhattan. I'm not sure, Fresh Start, if you've ever been to Hoboken, New Jersey. Hoboken, New Jersey is really nice. Glitch says, I really want to go to New York. How is it there? New York's the best. New York is the greatest city on earth. I think if you can live between New York City and Miami, I think those are the two greatest, in my opinion. So in relation to the markets, guys, I think the most important thing to watch out for this week is the price action in crude oil. We have OPEC meeting this week, and they're going to talk about production. They're going to try to increase production. So if we have a little bit of a correction in crude oil, you could suspect the markets to fall under a little pressure. However, I'm still very bullish, as I've been over the past, 6 or 7 months on the equities markets. And historically, November is a very positive month for the market. So we'll see. But the keys to the market is crude oil, and number 2, or maybe even number 1, is that 10-year treasury yield. So the health of the bond market will show you where equities will go. So now we're on East 11th Street, almost to Washington Square Park, almost. Hey, Roberto Castro says happy Halloween. What's up, Roberto? Lord Minion says I live 6 hours away from New York City and hope to be there soon. Very cool. Itzy, what's going on? Amir says, yeah, it's piling up. Hey, The Swan, how are you, The Swan? The Swan is our moderator from Ireland. Always good to see The Swan here. So your name sounds a lot like Etsy. So Etsy is actually another company that is reporting earnings this week. Hey, Spicy Road says I was in last month. They got garbage men on strike. Yeah, so I think the sanitation workers, I think, are on strike. Maybe not all of them, but some of them are on strike. And so here you could see the Freedom Tower right here. Hey, Vesh Gamer says, I love India, so do we. Out and About says 735 people watching. Wow, very cool. Fresh Start says, Tom, do you prefer the One World Trade Center at night? I do view at night. I do prefer at night. Hey, Karina Thompson is here. How are you, Karina Thompson? Retta SL says happy Halloween. Are you dressed up as Cristiano Ronaldo? I am not. So speaking of Cristiano Ronaldo is trying to offload his apartment that he bought in Trump Tower. So the main Trump Tower on 5th Avenue. I think Cristiano Ronaldo spent like $18 million on an apartment, and now he can't sell it. So we'll see how that plays out, but he's trying to dump that apartment. Beautiful apartment. I think there's a YouTube video that actually gives a tour of the exact unit that Cristiano Ronaldo bought. Glitch says you're welcome. Mr. Vince says hello. What is up, Mr. Vince? Oh, this guy has a vaccination card. That is hilarious. That's so funny. So that guy was a COVID vaccination card. I think Messi's better than Cristiano Ronaldo, in all honesty. Lucy says, not me watching this while living in New York City. Hilarious. Hey, Faith. What's going on, Faith? Tamir says, I love New York City. Eric Bryant says, Alex DeLarge. Kurt Flirt2 says, sanitation firefighters. Some police, unfortunately, this weekend alone, 26 fire stations were closed down. Wow, I did not know that. Well, I think it's only going to be temporary. I think they're going to cave in. The mayor's going to cave, and they're going to open up the firehouses. They're not going to mandate the vaccines for the first responders, in my opinion. But we'll see. Lisa says, chasing Coral movie. Kurt Flirt says, I think Trump is selling the place too. Isn't there a Freedom Tower in Miami? Yes, there is. So in downtown Miami, there is a Freedom Tower. And we were skateboarding or walking, I can't remember which one, past it on the stream a couple weeks ago. And that's where the majority of the Cuban immigrants came to America. So really cool piece of history down in downtown Miami. Karina Thompson is here, says, happy Halloween, everybody. Good evening, Karina Thompson. Happy to have you here. So now we are on East 8th Street near NYU. Mr. McLean says, happy Halloween. NJB says, remember Freedom Fries? I do remember Freedom Fries. Yen 10 says, look at the crowd with their costumes. It's my first time seeing Halloween on live stream. So exciting. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween indeed, my friend. Yen 10, thank you for being here. MPH1-ish says, I'd love to live in Trump Tower in Florida, though. Gunpowder says, who's watching the World Series? Wow. The World Series. I'm not even sure who's playing in the World Series this year, to be honest. Big traffic jam here in New York, everybody. Hey, traveling tips says, love seeing all the people out. New York City is back. Yes, it is. New York City is back and better than ever. Hey, Matt says, New York City is not back, says Matt. New Jersey water drains says, good evening. What's up, water drains? John says, Braves and Astros. Braves and Astros are here in the World Series. Yeah, I mean, ever since the pandemic, I haven't really been paying attention to anything in terms of sports, unfortunately. But I think I will as things pick up again. Oh, these people are dressed up as the Squid Game. That is so cool. Very cool.
Over here. How do you feel about the allegations, Vivi? How do you feel? How long are the stockings really? Too long. Wow. She's out.
Hilarious. All right, so now we are here at Washington Square Park. Yen 10 says, we don't celebrate Halloween, so I'm a bit overwhelmed now. I should have brought this skateboard tonight, but I didn't have time. I had to get too much stuff done. So everybody, I'm definitely gonna have to say, you know, I was at NYU 2 years ago on Halloween. I think this year may be a little bit bigger, honestly. I think it may be a little bit bigger. MAGA Army engaged as I left New York City 6 years ago, and I don't miss that. I live in a free state now. Guns Gears in North Carolina. Well, I hope you're happy in North Carolina. North Carolina is a pretty nice state. Not bad, you know? But thank you for being here, my friend. Every year somebody's always dressed up as The dinosaur. So funny. Hey, Sabrina Ferris says hi, Tom. Hey, everybody. David Alejandro says I love New York. What's up, David? Amir says Daryl says Braves and Astros are in the World Series. Dutchman says Tom, for Halloween you should have wore an Action Kid costume. Hilarious. So right here you can see the top of the World Trade Center. Right here is the very top of the World Trade Center. Hey, Bruce Towers says greetings from Mexico, mate. Tomorrow is the Day of the Dead. Hey, happy Day of the Dead to everybody in Mexico. We're at the electric scooters. Very cool. NJB says, wow, Lewis is here. Sabrina Fair, happy Halloween. Good to see you. Hey, Laytha says, happy Halloween, Tom, and everybody in the chat. What's up, Laytha? Good to see you. Good to see you, Laytha. And Disney cast member, everybody. So I moved to Florida, and I wonder if there's any trick-or-treaters in my house. My house is empty, so I wonder if people are banging on the door, asking for stuff. Who knows? We'll see. I'm probably gonna get back to my house, and it's gonna be hammered and covered in eggs. Oh, they closed off Washington Square Park for Halloween. I think that was probably a good decision, or else Washington Square Park would have been absolutely insane. Hey, Laura Mendez says, this is an event or just people walking around? So Halloween is always crazy in New York City, so you'll always have a ton of people walking around. Hey, Steve from Buffalo says, hey Tom, be safe tonight. Thank you, Steve, and happy Halloween. Hope you're well in Buffalo, Steve, and I hope you had a good weekend, my friend. Always good to have you here. War Walker says, no one home. RJL says, no kids trick-or-treating here tonight in Vegas. Does anyone know what time the parade starts? I'm not sure what time it started. But it's kind of a bummer that they closed down Washington Square Park, as you guys could see. 2 years ago, this place used to be nuts, I'm telling you. It used to be so wild. People were in the fountains, everything. Really, really crazy. Glitch says, can you please yell yeet, please? Ken says, what's the most popular costume this year? Well, my favorite one is the coronavirus. AutoCAD class. I took every single AutoCAD class I think there was in high school. Hey, how are you? I think there was in high school. Every single AutoCAD class I took. Amir says, damn. Brittany McMurdy. Hey, Brittany, good to see you. It's just happy Halloween. What's up, Brittany? Brittany McMurdy, good to see you. I see a lot of people dressed up as the Squid Game characters. But my favorite costume, I think, of the entire, what do you call it? Halloween was the coronavirus. People were dressed up actually as the coronavirus, which is kind of cool. Dan Joy says, hi from Spokane, Washington. Happy Halloween. Kobo Bunny says, where is Mr. Let's Go Brandon? Oh, funny.
Why you guys are not a beauty?
Let's Go Brandon. Hilarious. Alana Burns says, happy Halloween from California. So we have a lot of Squid Game characters here. Very cool. Alright guys, let's find the way out of here. We're gonna walk back. But this is actually a pretty good view of the Empire State Building from here. So if you look directly in front of you, you'll see the Empire State Building. Hello from Sri Lanka, and then everybody's saying hello from Vermont. NJB says hello from Vermont. How are you, NJB? Good to see you. Jetstar says, I'd like to have the temporary fence. Glitch says hello from Ontario, Canada. So here we are outside of the main Washington Square Park. And this is the main archway here. Joseph Burr says hi, Joseph and Stephanie from Costa Rica. What's up, Joseph and Stephanie from Costa Rica? Good to see you. Spun says wonderful New York. Yen10 says Squid Game. Warwalker says everyone's making up for last year. I know. Hey, Dan Joy with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Dan Joy. I appreciate the support very much. Hey, Charlie Richardson is here. Says hi, Tom. What's up, Charlie? Happy Halloween. And we have a lot of new people here. So for everybody that is new, we usually try to live stream. We usually try to live stream 5 days per week. We are either skateboarding around New York City or Miami. And Monday through Friday, we cover a specific topic in relation to finance. So we cover a lot of the financial earnings reports. We cover the commodities market, the bond market, the debt market. And we do a deep dive into a lot of tech companies. So if you're interested in this sort of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the video. Sabrina Ferris says Sri Lanka in the house. So cool. Ontario, Vermont, sweet. We have a lot of people in the house. Crazy. And we also have a ton of viewers from Costa Rica too. Melissa says I dressed up as Rainbow Bright. Very cool.
Dulce coladas, Henny coladas. We got the cops coming through.
Hey, Murky's here. What's up, Murky? Good to see you.
Watch out, the cops pulling up, you heard?
David says, have you seen Decker in Brooklyn? I have not. So I guess we'll go over to St. Mark's place. So St. Mark's, we haven't been to on the stream in quite a while. I think it's very interesting how the NYPD closed off Washington Square Park. I mean, maybe it's good that they did that because it would have been absolutely nuts. Hey, Zap Allen is here. What's up, Zap Allen? Happy Halloween. Hope you're well. Snowball loves snow says happy Halloween from Indiana. We have people from all over the country, all over the world in the chat. Hello, I see hello from Spain. I see Italy. What is up, everybody from Italy? Ren10 says, was that guy on bath salts? Potentially. DM says Halloween parade was scheduled for 7 to 11. Hey, Michelle McGraw is here. Thank you, Michelle, with the $5 super chat. Says happy Halloween, Tom. Thank you, Michelle. Happy Halloween to you too. Photos from around New York says we are approaching 1,000 viewers. Crazy, very cool. Kevin Brent says hello everyone from South Texas. Awesome. Joyce Carter says hello from Texas. People love New York City. I like Manhattan specifically. Laytha says this is tame for Halloween in New York. Yeah, Laytha, I'm not sure if you're familiar, but every year in Washington Square Park is crazy. And the NYPD actually closed it off this year, which is kind of a bummer. I wanted to walk around, but I used to always go to NYU every single Halloween in Washington Square Park. Ken, I see you in the chat. What's up, Ken? Good to see you, Ken Long. Happy Halloween. This is actually a very good ramen place. Very good ramen noodle place near New York University. Hey, War Walker, I appreciate it, my friend. War Walker is our good pal from Miami, from the 305. Thank you for the $10. Says for some snacks and some orange juice. Thank you, my friend. Look at all the trash piled up here, guys. Crazy. The sanitation department is on strike. Tamara says, hey, New Jersey, how you doing? What's up, everybody in New Jersey? Hope you're well. So now we are at Green Street. Green Street. And this is near the NYU Stern School of Business. And one of the most famous professors in securities analysis is actually right here in New York. His name is Aswad Damodaran, and he is called the Dean of Valuation. Hey, Marilyn Ringle says, join me in hitting the like button. Let's get over 900 likes. Thank you, Marilyn. Marilyn, I believe, is in Murray Hill, right? Marilyn, for whatever reason, I think you're in Murray Hill. Is that correct? Hey, Brendan says hi from Toronto. What's up, Brendan? Roy S. is in the house. What's up, Roy? Dutchman. So this is how New York looks like on Halloween, says Sniper Fox. Marilyn says, yes, Murray Hill. Got it. I try to remember where everybody's from, Marilyn, so. Brendan the Pinocchio says hi. What's up, Brendan the Pinocchio? All right, we're almost at Astor Place, in which case we will walk over to St. Mark's Place. Yenten says, I am watching on behalf of Brunei. Very cool. Hey, Michelle Cunningham is here. How are you, Michelle Cunningham? Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. So this is where we just walked down. Your voice kind of reminds me of Connor from the game Detroit Become Human. I'm gonna have to look that up. But Rafaela, how are you? Fernandez says hello from Sao Paulo, Brazil. I'm from Ireland and the streets are crowded. Marilyn Ringle says, what's the craziest costume you've seen so far? Well, my favorite one is the coronavirus. Last year I saw it, and then this year I saw it as well. These people walk around and they're dressed up as COVID. They literally are like giant beach balls and they're dressed up as COVID. I think it's very creative, very cool. Deirdre, thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So one of my favorite things about Soho and NYU is the architecture here. Look at all of the fire escapes on the buildings. Very cool. Connor was awesome in the game. I really need to take a look at that. I need to take a look at that. You know what's so weird? Whenever I was, I had an internship on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. This was probably in 2013, a long time ago. Everybody would always come in and they would ask me, dang, what movie was that? I forget. No, you know what they would say? I've had a ton of people come up to me, but this was probably 2013. And they would ask if I was this guy called Josh Hartnett. And I was like, no, I'm not Josh Hartnett. I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, dude, you're Josh Hartnett. One of these guys was so fanatical over it. And he was like convinced that I was Josh Hartnett and he wanted me to sign his papers. And I was like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about, pal. I'm not this guy, Josh Hartnett. Hey, someone says greetings from Costa Rica. Welcome everybody from Costa Rica. Very cool. Gunpowder says, I love Josh Hartnett. Randy Marsh says hello. What's up, Randy Marsh? Happy Halloween from Georgia. Latha says LOL Josh Hartnett. Yeah, this one guy in particular would always come in on the Upper West Side and he was convinced. Hey, Side Cole says hello from Saskatchewan. Roy S says just give the autograph sign, Josh. Quan says, Tom, you were awesome in Pearl Harbor. You know what? Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, everybody would say that. You in Pearl Harbor. NJB says, I went to Vegas in 2008, went to the Titanic exhibit. Very cool. Sabrina says, San Diego, my hometown. Josh says, is Josh Hartnett still acting? I have no idea. I have no idea. So let's, you know what, everybody? We'll take a quick walk around St. Mark's Place. St. Mark's Place is like the college town of NYU. It's where a lot of the bars are, things like that. So we'll take a little walk around there, and then I have to head back. Have to be up very early in the morning. I have a couple of meetings here in the city, and then on Tuesday I will be flying back out to Miami. Yeah, Kurt Flirt says, I've never heard of him either. Me either. Lisa says, one of the best books I've read, The Privileged Planet. That's definitely going to be on my reading list. So Lisa, next week, I actually should have the website up. So I'm going to create a Wall Street Escape Row website, in which case we'll have the book club, the Wall Street Escape Row book club. You guys know I'm a big avid reader. So it's going to be a space where you can create a screen name. You don't have to, it can be totally anonymous. We could discuss different books and then we'll talk about it on the live streams. So that website should be up probably the tail end of next week, I think. Tail end of next week. Juliana says, I'm from Brazil. What's up, Juliana? Welcome everybody from Brazil. CX1 Chris says, walk to St. Mark's or West Village. We definitely are. Lillian P says, I'm curious what you look like now. Tony Crump says, I've been to New York. I just need to go. Oh, I've never been to New York. Just need to go. Snowball Loves Snow says, what's the temperature? Probably about 56 degrees-ish. Zap Allen says, Tom, I have seen a photo of you and I don't see Josh Hartnett. I agree. I agree with you 100%. I definitely agree with you, Zap Allen. A lot of people from Sri Lanka today. So greetings everybody from Sri Lanka. Hope you had a great weekend. Hey, Penelope says, evening Tom. I just woke up from a little nap. Penelope is our pal from the one and only Tennessee. John says, New York City is a wonderful city. Penelope, happy Halloween. Hopefully you didn't have too many trick-or-treaters clanging and banging down your door, but who knows. So we are at Astor Place on the corner of East 8th Street and Cooper Street. East 8th Street and Cooper Street. And we'll do a quick walk through St. Mark's, where one of my favorite bookstores is over here. It's called East Village Books. So they have a lot of old, rare, and antique books, and a lot of them are based around the specific genres I like, which is finance or nonfiction. So if you're ever in the area, you know, please check out East Village Books. Very good bookstore. Weed CBD Seeds is the gray shirt guy. I don't know what the gray shirt guy is. Hey, Jimmy Anderson. What's up, Jimmy? Good to see you. So everybody, Jimmy Anderson has a pretty cool podcast. I was checking it out. Jimmy Anderson is a big sports fan, big football kind of guy. So if you're interested in football or sports betting, you could check out Jimmy Anderson's podcast. It's called the Beer and Bets Podcast. I'm not a big sports guy myself, but it's definitely a very cool podcast, very creative. Jimmy's a great guy. I think he does it with just two other pals on there. So very cool. Very cool, Jimmy. And happy Halloween, Jimmy Anderson. The Beer and Bets Podcast. I think one of the moderators. This is Ray's Pizza, the famous Ray's Pizza here. 6 says, I thought it would be way more folks out. Good for New York. So I think it just, the main parade just ended. Gunpowder says, dude, you have such a nice voice. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Glitch says it's 9 degrees in Ontario, Canada. Wow, that's way too cold. Dutchman says happy Halloween. Shout out to all the mods. Snowball says that is a stunning place. Can you recommend me your favorite book? Says Rafaela. Yes, I have heard of the company Cloudflare, Austin, Tennis. So the ticker symbol is NET. And one of my good friends, Cubby Bears, brought me to the attention of Cloudflare. So ticker symbol NET. But my favorite book would probably have to be Margin of Safety by Seth Klarman. So if anybody is interested in finance, there's a very rare book out there called The Margin of Safety by Seth Klarman. And I believe there's only like 2,000 copies in print. So if you want to buy a physical copy of this book, it's going to cost you almost $3,000. However, if you want to go to the Stephen Schwartzman Main New York Public Library here, you could actually make an appointment to take out one of the original copies of Margin of Safety by Seth Klarman. Besides that, my other favorite book would probably be The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I'm not sure if anybody's ever heard of that. But that's a fantastic book, phenomenal book. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Layla says, wait, you have a friend named Cubby Bears. Yes, I know, very weird, but I do have a friend named Cubby Bears. Like, we call him Cubby Bears. Eve M says, hey, happy Halloween. Eve M, right back at you, happy Halloween. But yeah, Margin of Safety is a very good book. Very, very good book. So this is St. Mark's Place in East Village. The only thing about St. Mark's Place, a ton of rats here. Like a massive amount of rats. Hey, Roy S. says, Tom, there is a great you should try. You know, if it's the place that I'm thinking of, I think I've actually been there. It's like a soup place. I think it's right in here. It's very good. Roy, I think I've actually been there. It's actually pretty good. Tony says, had to say hello to Brazil. What is up, everybody from Brazil? Hey, Ed says, Margin of Safety, $1,500 on eBay right now. That's a pretty good deal. We could probably arbitrage that. So if you want to buy it for $1,500, turn around and sell it for $3,000. So we are here in the East Village. This place is a mess tonight, though. I will say, it is a mess. Bull in the Caves. Never been here. Hey, Daniel says good quality. Jimmy Anderson says, forgot to tell you, dude, Broncos got the W today. Very cool, Jimmy. First win in like a month. Daniel's here. What's up, Daniel? Karina Thompson says, I'm back. Love to go to Central Park in the fall. I was actually in Central Park all day today. I was in Central Park all day. Manuel says, how are you there? Hot or cold? Have seen Donald Trump. He likes the witch hunt. It's actually not that bad here. Glitch says, dude, you absolutely dope. Juliana says, thanks. Say hello to Brazil. Hello, everybody from Brazil. Hey, Prince Charming is here. Says hello, Tom. What's up, Prince Charming? How are you, Prince Charming? Marlon says, hey there, Skate Bro. Mike says, Augusta, Georgia here. What's up, Augusta, Georgia? Everybody. Keywin says, what are you dressed as for Halloween? I'm not dressed as anything for Halloween. Scallywag says, I have some important information regarding your vehicle's extended warranty. I don't know why I'm laughing at that so much. Toilet paper mattresses, aren't you allowed to drink? I see no drunk people. Maybe that comment was deemed an irony. The Weaver says, I was hoping to find a live Halloween video. Thanks for this video. No problem. Happy Halloween, my friend. Thank you for being here. Ruben says, any good places to eat on St. Mark's? There's a couple good places, but I don't know their names. I just sort of walk into them. Yeah, but I'm not sure exactly the names, but there is a good Japanese place that I tend to go to a lot.
I can't, dude. I gotta work.
But we're actually coming up on my favorite bookstore here. My favorite bookstore, the East Village Books. Phenomenal place. Obama says, I saw Ted Turner at the airport today. No way. Did you really? The Weaver says, happy Halloween. When is Thanksgiving? In the end of November. DD says, America is finished. Bankrupt, 2 bits, and holding on with a thread. Toilet paper mattress says, I see nobody holding beers. The Austin Tennis says, Tom, what did you end up doing today? Bloomberg Terminals. Not today, the Austin Tennis. I actually spent the majority of the day in Central Park, just reading all of the newspapers that I have in my bag. So all these newspapers, Investors Business Daily, Barron's, Wall Street Journal, and I was working on a financial model for CrowdStrike, a company called CrowdStrike. Anonymous is, everyone is enjoying the weather. You're alone or people enjoy every day much. What's up, Anonymous, dude? Good to see you. We're near Dallas BBQ. It's actually a pretty good place, pretty expensive, but not bad. I went to Becco today, which is a phenomenal Italian restaurant in the restaurant district right outside of Times Square. Very highly recommended. One of Lydia's restaurants. Anonymous dude says, Tom, happy Halloween. What's up, Anonymous dude? Good to see you. Was last 4 nights. Did the parade end? I believe the parade did end. Hey everyone, are y'all on Twitch? No, we are on YouTube Live. YouTube Live. Can I speak Italian? I cannot. I could actually probably speak more Korean than I can Italian.
Oh, well, I didn't submit my house yet.
Eric Bryan says, my body, my choice. Ah, jeez. You could say, 안녕하세요. 이름이 뭐예요? 저는 톰이에요. Sat Balance says, Tom, you have your dress shoes on, not your tennis shoes. Not the tennis shoes today. Had to have the dress shoes on. Elias says, respect us. So we're headed towards East Village Books. You could also say 어디에서 왔어요? And then 저는 미국 사람이에요, or 저는 New York 사람이에요. So I am from the United States, or I'm from New York. And then you could also say 나 내일 일 해야 돼, which is I have to work tomorrow. So 나 내일 일 해야 돼. 이름이 뭐예요? 저는 톰이에요. 감사합니다. lot of road rage. Hey, here's the sanitation workers. I thought they were on strike. It looks like they're back at it. Hey, Melee says your Korean sounds good. Thank you, appreciate it. You're getting better. Oh, that's a cool costume.
Thank you.
They're astronauts. Very cool. All right, one more over, and then we're gonna get to the bookstore. So let me catch up on some of the comments as we watch the Tesla go by. Just Me says, man, I wish I were there. You got to come to New York. You're gonna love it. More than welcome here. Lisa says kimchi is one of the healthiest foods because it is fermented. Love kimchi. Kimchi sige. So kimchi sige means kimchi stew. Mr. Cold says we're going to a bookstore. Well, we're not going to go inside the bookstore, but we're probably just going to walk. Latha says someone must be dressed up as Jeff Bezos' rocket. Hey, Sarah Hiller says all hard worker. Melee, good to see you. Happy Halloween, Melee. The Weirus says always wanted to visit New York. You have to come and visit New York. Gashly Gamer says, does people still trick or treat or only kids? I think it's only the kids. I think it's always been like that. I think it's always been just the kids trick or treating. Anonymous Dude says kimchi healthy food, very healthy. Have you tried tofu? Yes. So you can get a good Korean dish called kimchi sige, which is kimchi stew, and it has a lot of tofu in it. Very, very good. Hey, Joey says, I'll be in New York City tomorrow. Joey, I'll be in New York City tomorrow too. Ren 10 says, hey Tom, what are the main takeaways from margin of safety since it's hard to buy? So you know what, I'll probably do a full stream where we go over margin of safety by Seth Klarman. However, you could probably download the pirated copies for free on the internet. But the one thing I will warn about margin of safety, it's an extreme intense book on valuation, right? So if you're interested in extreme deep securities analysis, value investing, so sort of like a Warren Buffett, I would read Margin of Safety. However, in this market that we have with artificially low interest rates, the Federal Reserve buying at a minimum of $140 billion worth of either treasuries, US treasuries, or mortgage-backed securities, value has actually underperformed growth. So if you are a value investor, you've underperformed the market ever since the lows of 2008. So I always like to read both things, right? So I'll read a lot of Warren Buffett, Seth Klarman, Margin of Safety, but I'll also read a lot of Investors Business Daily, William J. O'Neill, Jim Ropel, Stanley Druckenmiller, Paul Tudor Jones, which tend to be more growth style investing. So higher valuations, higher multiples, higher PE ratios, higher sales and earnings growth. And this is the greatest bookstore alive, East Village Books, right here. It is closed tonight, but this is the greatest bookstore on earth. RL says FOMC, the Fed meeting is this week. Will they taper? So I think Jerome Powell has been signaling a taper or a taper talk for quite some time. But I think it's most important to really understand that it's more important to look out for what the Fed is actually doing as opposed to what they say. So I'll adjust my positions accordingly and put on the appropriate hedges should the Fed actually start to taper or start to raise interest rates. But in my opinion, I do not think that will happen, but we'll see. You know, we'll see if it actually does happen, and we will keep on that throughout the week. But good question. Alejandro says, in Cuba, Halloween doesn't exist. I would really love to visit Cuba one day. YT, how are you? Penelope says, no, parents living vicariously and eating the kids' candy I always happily shared with my mom. Hilarious. Your thoughts on GREE stock? I'm not familiar with it, but I will get back to you. You could shoot me an email at wallstreetscapebro@gmail.com. Mary Rose says the address of the bookstore, please. So it's on First Avenue in St. Mark's Place. So if you go to First Avenue in St. Mark's Place, you'll see it. Michelle says I miss Las Vegas. You know what? Let me see. Sarah says, yeah, words are one thing, but if some words don't match their actions, run, indeed. Accident 158 says, happy Halloween. Does New York still prioritize vaccination for safety matters? I think so. So let me see if I can get the actual address for our pal here in the chat. And then we will start to head uptown. Ren 10 says, thanks, Tom, you're the man. Yeah, so Ren 10, if you're interested, and I'm not telling anybody to get pirated information off the internet, but if you want, you can probably get a pirated copy of Margin of Safety or Seth Klarman's Margin of Safety on like a LimeWire. I'm not sure if you're familiar with LimeWire, but you could probably get it off of LimeWire. So this is East Village Bookstore. I don't see that there's an actual address on here. Maybe I could try to zoom in. If anybody could Google East Village Books and put the address in the chat, but all I'm seeing is 99 St. Mark's Place, so it's probably like 97 St. Mark's. Benzie says, LOL, what time LimeWire still runs? Hilarious. You guys remember LimeWire? Maybe it's not around anymore. Maybe it's called FrostWire or something, but you could probably get it pirated off of one of those websites. Does anybody remember that? Who remembers LimeWire? Does anybody remember that? I used to use LimeWire when I was in like probably fifth or sixth grade. Weed CDs is lost in quantity versus quality. Margin of Safety copies on eBay for $100. No way. Probably like not real copies, I don't think. Probably not real copies of Margin of Safety. What some people have done is downloaded the pirated versions and then put them on like 3-ring binders, if anybody remembers those. And then you could sell like the 3-ring binders on eBay and stuff like that. Yeah, Mike says LimeWire downloaded a lot of tunes. Hilarious. What was the other one, everybody? It was like FrostWire, LimeWire, and then there was one more. I remember I used to go on all these websites in like 5th and 6th grade and get free music. Actually, I would never do that. I would never get free music off of those websites. Ever. Allegedly. Oh, Napster. Starving Artist is Napster. Hilarious. Oh, Pirate Bay. Who remembers Pirate Bay? That's a funny one I just saw in the chat. Now I use Spotify. Okay. I think it was actually called Pirate Bay. I think was the other website. Yeah, I see a lot of people in the chat saying Pirate Bay. Quants. Napster always gave me issues for whatever reason. Ruben says the bookstore looks tiny. It's massive, actually. It goes all the way to the back. So it's the entire basement of the building. It's massive. So I'll give you guys a good tip if anybody's interested in books in the chat. If you look up on Craigslist, sometimes they'll actually post estate sales. So in estate sales, especially in upstate New York, they tend to be massive houses, like huge, like in Westchester County and things like that. And they have huge estate sales where you can have these books, old rare books, total libraries, and they pretty much give the things away. So if you're looking for cool stuff, or you're one of those people that like to flip things, go on Craigslist and look for the next estate sale in a very wealthy neighborhood that you live in. I think we've been inside on the stream. I think we have. Thoughts on Barnes and Nobles? It's pretty decent, but you're gonna pay pretty much top tick for all the books. You're gonna pay the highest price. But yeah, there's a ton of them. There's a ton of them around here. Another life hack is if you go on Amazon, you can pretty much get all of the books that are used for like $3 or $4. And they're very lightly used. $3 or $4, you can build out a huge library. Library was a bar we grew up in, very cool. Jack D says, or you could just rob the house. Jeez. Do you go to art sales? You know, I have not been to one, but I would be interested in going to one. I did do like some art charity event. It was like a charity art auction. I mean, obviously I didn't have any real money to put towards it. I used it more as like a networking event. But one of my old managers paid a ridiculous amount for some sculpture of the mighty bull.
It's so gross.
Hey, Giovanni says, happy Halloween. My costume was Harry Potter. Very cool. I think there's actually a Harry Potter store here now in New York City. Jack says, this is a great area to buy drugs. It is. So if you are a drug addict or just a casual drug user, this is a good place to buy drugs. I don't do drugs or I don't buy them, but this would be the place I would get them. Black Angel says, hi, Tom. What's up, Black Angel? How are you? Penelope says, I worked in music industry for 15 years. The University of Tennessee was #1 in the country for illegal downloads. Main reason why I lost my job in that business. Wow. I could imagine, you know, with the internet, you know, everybody was just going on LimeWire, FrostWire, and pirating all of these songs. Really crazy. Hey, Brandy says, Tom, keep it real. What's up, Brandy? Happy Halloween. Good afternoon. Sarah says, I miss New York, so electric. So we were at St. Mark's Place. Obama, how are you? Fabio says, Brazil, New York, Brazil, New York. Amir says, Bruce Springsteen, you crack me up. What do you think about gentrification? I have mixed feelings about gentrification. And I think that So I think in terms of New York, what a lot of people don't understand was a policy called redlining. I'm not sure if anybody's familiar, but I can't really get into it on this stream because it would take us 4 hours to really do an in-depth dive. But yeah. Black Angel says, I just finished my homework and thought I would catch the rest of the stream. Thank you, Black Angel. Good luck in school tomorrow. We're catching the very tail end of the Halloween parade. I think it ends at like 10:30, maybe 11, 10:30, 11. So now we are at 101 Astor Place. This is actually a satellite campus of St. John's University, right here at St. Mark's Place, Astor Place. Brandy says, yes, familiar with redlining. JK says, just gave out candy, lost some money on Dogecoin and Ethereum tonight. All good tonight. There we go, JK. Happy Halloween. Hey, Joey's here. What's up, Joey? JK says, wow, busy. Yeah. So we're on the corner of St. Mark's Place, near the St. Mark's Motel or Hotel. Mr. Cold says, looks like somebody dressed up as the NYPD. So actually you can see the Chrysler building from here. It's this building right there, Chrysler building. Jack D says St. John's is a bad school. I went there. Hey, Disney cast members here. What's up, Disney? Happy Halloween, Disney cast member. Hopefully you didn't get too many trick-or-treaters at your house this year. This is nice to see people. So I was reading a statistic today in Investors Business Daily, and they said that this average spending on Halloween is up 34% from last year. And the average American household will spend $27 on Halloween, up from the high teens last year. Disney cast member says we never get trick-or-treaters, sadly. Really, Disney? That's surprising. I would think Arizona... Well, I think the area in Arizona you are is, what, a little bit more rural. Is that correct? Disney, I don't want to characterize where you live. So we are actually near the IBM Watson building, if anybody's familiar with IBM Watson. I was actually going to work there as an enterprise account executive selling into the healthcare sector, their Watson platform. And this is the Cube. If anybody wants to see a hilarious YouTube video, YouTube the Astor Place Cube, where this guy does a comedy skit about living in the Cube. Hilarious. Hey, Jonathan Richards is here. Happy Halloween, Jonathan Richards. Carzon says, well, you have wrong data. That reminds me of, has anybody watched the Peter Schiff sort of mini documentary? It's called I Am the 1% of Occupy Wall Street. And there was a guy down there that was screaming, show us your data, show us your data. Hilarious. That's a must-watch mini-series. Peter Schiff, I Am the 1%. Hey, Zap Balance has come through. 1,000 viewers on the stream. Congrats, Tom. Welcome, everybody, and happy Halloween to all viewers all around the world. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We try to go live at least 5 days a week and mainly skateboard around New York City and Miami and talk about finance. Sabrina Ferris is the Cube. No. Anonymous Dude says trick-or-treating as a kid in New York City must have been epic. Indeed, it is epic. Indeed. This is the corner of Cooper Street. Cooper Street. But different takes is few trick-or-treaters because Halloween has become more of an adult holiday than a children's holiday. Is that true? I don't know about that. But interesting take on that, actually. Jody S is happy Halloween. Hey, Jody. Good to have you here. Sabrina Ferris is over 1,000 viewers. Crazy. Happy Halloween, Sabrina. Mercedes says Cube is legendary. Let's take one more look at the Cube before we go. Take one more look at the Cube. Oh, who is this character? Does anybody know who this character is? I think it's not Goku. It's somebody else from Dragon Ball Z. I forget the name of it, though. The bald guy with the staff. Sabrina Ferris says, Tom, the days of your special shout-outs may be coming to an end to many of us. Never, Sabrina Ferris. Elizabeth says, hi, Tom. What's up, Elizabeth? Anonymous Dude says, literature and classical music are my drugs of choice. It's Grasshopper from Kung Fu. Hey, the New Jersey Devil says, waiting 11 days in San Diego port to deliver container. I'm trying, guys, to deliver your goods. Sorry. No problem, New Jersey Devil. So Tim Cook on Apple's earnings call last week actually attributed a $6 billion loss in revenue to the global supply chain and semiconductor shortage. Sorry, everybody. I'm just getting mesmerized by the Cube. I always love looking at the Cube at Union Square. So I want to cross the street here, but I want to make sure we don't get knocked off by a car first. It's never a good scene. So this is the IBM Watson building at 51 Astor Place. And this is a very famous sculpture here. And I actually saw somebody today dressed up as this very cool sculpture here, this balloon dog. And if you want to see it, I put it up on my IG. You can follow me at Wall Street Skate-Bro on IG. And this is the IBM Watson building, one of my favorite buildings. 2010 Andrews says, yep, is Master Roshi of Dragon Ball Z cartoons. Very cool. Josie says, can we go to Washington Square Park? So Josie, the New York Police Department, New York City Police Department actually closed down Washington Square Park tonight. So we are not allowed to go there. Jack D says, are you a stockbroker? I'm not a stockbroker, Jack D. I work in tech. But I do manage and run my own money. Anna Andrews, what's going on? War Walker is our pal from the 305 from Miami. But Jack D, good to have you here. Photos from around New York says, Tom, it's Jeffrey Coons. Faith says, what's going on, Faith? Joyce Carter says, IBM. Hey, Paula Silva with the 490 Real. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Martin says the cube is a giant fidget toy. Hey, Paperless Dig says, yo, I'm in Vegas. Love Las Vegas. I'll probably be in Vegas very soon. This guy has a Ghostbusters car. Look at this. This whole car is Ghostbusters. This entire car. Disney cast members is Union Square. What's up, Disney? David says, spin the cube. What's up, David Carter? Can we get a Let's Go Brandon chant? Hilarious. I like how that Let's Go Brandon thing has turned into a big meme. Not being political, but I just think it's hilarious, regardless of political standing. Hey, Mary J says, have a great night. You too, Mary J. Eric Bryant. George says, Brandon is a white racist. No, I think he's a race car driver. So I think what happened with the whole Let's Go Brandon thing is, I believe there was some sort of NASCAR event. I'm not a big NASCAR fan, but I think there was a racing event where this guy, Brandon, won, but everybody in the audience was chanting something derogatory about President Joe Biden. And the commentator, the sports commentator, was trying to cover up for it. And they're saying, yeah, everybody's so happy that you won. They're chanting, let's go, Brandon. So now it turned into a meme. So I don't think the guy is not racist. He's just a random NASCAR driver that got caught in the middle of this craziness. David Carter says they were chanting F Joe Biden. Yeah. So I think that's what it was. They were chanting F Joe Biden. But this race car driver is not racist. He's just a random race car driver that got caught in the middle of this craziness. Because I think the reporter was trying to cover up for the fact that everybody was saying derogatory stuff. But hilarious nonetheless. And I'm not for Trump and I'm not for Biden. I just think it's hilarious. That's all. Disney cast member, love that comment. Disney cast member says, Tommy, you dressed as an alligator or a manatee? Both. A manigator, a manatee gator. Marilyn Ringel says the Village Parade started in 1973 as an informal parade of puppets or children extending from the Hudson to Washington Square. Over time it became more geared towards adult participation. Very cool. Yeah, the IBM balloon dog is in the IBM Watson building. Very cool. Zap Balance is really F Joe Biden after the last 4 years of Trump. Yeah, I think it's mainly Zap Balance. I think it's just mainly funny because it's just like a meme. I don't really think about it really being political. I know there's a lot of people that are chanting it at like sporting venues, but the thing that I think is so funny about the meme is the newscaster she was doing everything she could. The poor girl was doing everything she could to try try to not get her agency or media site fined by the FCC, because they will do that if you have derogatory language in the background. Hey, Patrick New York is here. What's up, Patrick New York? Happy Halloween, Patrick. Always good to see you. The New Jersey Devil's here. What's up, the New Jersey Devil? Nate says, go get candy. Cotton Candy says, hello from Virginia. What's up from Virginia? Hey, Ren says, happy Halloween. What's up, Ren? Good to see you. Hey, Sunshine New York. Good to see you again. Sunshine New York, how are you? Sunshine New York, happy Halloween. I think that's the music from The Purge, or the noise. Isn't that the noise from The Purge? Or at least it sounds like it. That big siren. It's like a big siren. Sunshine New York, good to see you. Happy Halloween, my friend. Sunshine New York is our great moderator and the protector of everybody in the stream. Ran, good to see you. George Jones, good to see you. Amir says, Coons made. Sophia says, run, it's purge time. What's up, Sophia? Happy Halloween. Sophia Hughes. War Walker says, sounds like the voodoo chant. Sunshine New York says, they had the sound on Squid Game. Oh, is that true? I've never seen an episode of Squid Game, but I thought the movie's called like The Purge, but you could be right. It could be the Squid Game thing, which is one of the most successful shows on Netflix. Squid Game. And this is Washington Place. Lord Kate says, I love you, Wall Street Skate Bro. Thank you. Happy Halloween, Lord Kate. Photos from around New York says, Tom, gotta watch Squid Game. I know, I have to. Very popular Korean show. A lot of my Korean friends want me to watch it. Renzo says, happy Halloween. What's up, Renzo? Andre Brown says, it's The Purge. What's up, Andre? Good to see you. Andre, happy Halloween. Osvi says, hello, people, good day. What's up, Osvi? I hope you're well. Good to see you again, Osvi. Very good restaurant here, Dig. One of a very good fast casual restaurant. So I actually took a class, an online class at Columbia Business School, where it was a Python for managers class. So it was like a Python coding class, and we had to help with data analytics for this restaurant right here. It's a very cool class. Jody says, happy Halloween. What's up, Jody? Good to have you here. Sophia Hughes says, have an awesome night. Thank you. Kirby Fly says, happy Halloween all the way from Vancouver Island, Canada. Says Kirby FL. Thank you, Kirby FL. Anonymous Dude 123. What's up, Anonymous Dude 123? I think we're gonna get stuck with this car the entire way down. Very good restaurant right here. What's up, Helton? George, what I meant was, happy Halloween, everybody. Cherie 115 says happy Halloween. your moves, Tom. I don't got any moves, War Walker. Hey, watching from Argentina, what's going on? Sunshine, Sunshine, New York says it's a smoke out. So funny. So we are outside the NYU dorms, New York University. New Jersey Devil, how are you, New Jersey Devil? Hey, Blue Ford Focus says hello, happy Halloween from Texas. Destructionist says I love it, New York City. Snap out, you thought it was a little bougie. Hey, Stacey Ann Johnson says it's my first time experience Halloween. Happy Halloween. Hey, Faith says the chat is flying. Hey, Faith, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Blue Ford Focus says I didn't get to do anything. Thanks for being live. No problem, Blue Ford Focus. Good to have you. I think my eardrums are totally blown out tonight. Hey, Layda, says this looks more like New York City Halloween. What's up, Layda? Hey, Stephen Hawkins. Alright, we'll continue on our way. I think this is, what's it called? A Ferrari, right? Do you like Tesla and Tesla? Yeah, Tesla, I do. So Tesla reported a great quarter. Tesla also got a massive order from Hertz. Tesla got a 100,000 unit order from Hertz, and they're projected to order another 100,000 over the next year. JK says Tesla's on the uptrend. Yeah, so Tesla just crossed over to a $1 trillion market cap. As crazy as that may sound, Tesla is now a $1 trillion market cap. Hey, we have the one and only Cosmo Scary in the chat. Cosmo is a fellow Baruch College graduate. What's up, Cosmo? Happy Halloween. Stacy says, wow, so beautiful tonight. How are you, Stacy? So everybody, next week we're going to have a lot to talk about on the channel, because even though earnings season has mainly come and gone, we still have earnings and some of the smaller software names such as Zoom Info, ticker symbol ZI. So we will be covering that all and more on the stream this upcoming week. So we just came off a very busy week on Wall Street last week. As you guys know, we covered a lot on the chat, on the channel, but we have more to cover the week coming up. And I will have the Behind the Street newsletter coming out tomorrow. I couldn't put it out today because it's actually too long to put up on YouTube. So I have to put it out on some other platform. Maybe I'll put it out on Medium, as photos from around New York suggested. So I just have to see. Jay Trader says NET, N-E-T, ticker symbol NET is Cloudflare. One of my good buddies who actually runs a hedge fund, Cubby Bears. One of my good friends, Cubby Bears, introduced me to that stock in that company quite a while ago. So Jay Trader, how are you? Happy Halloween. Solo 401 says the one day a year we can dress as ourselves. Indeed. Disney cast member says you should be having fun. What's up, Disney? Good to see you. We're on Broadway. But I think we have to U-turn it around and head back uptown. I don't want to miss my train because I got to be right back in the city tomorrow at 9 o'clock sharp for a meeting. Roy S says 11:20. Be careful, Tom. Your LIRR schedule. We're gonna miss the train, guys. We gotta put some pep in our step and get back to the Moynihan train station ASAP as we come up on Bond Street. And if you look straight ahead, you could actually see the Chrysler Building all the way in the distance. So I think we could walk from about Bond Street to 34th Street. I think we got 20 minutes. Anonymous dude, what's going on? JK says, Tom, hotel tonight. No way, I gotta get home. So I think this is, what do you call it? Those McLarens, right? Mr. K says, problem with Cloudflare is they like to censor people. Well, I think, Mr. K, you're gonna get that with any sort of platform. And I mean, I think that's just sort of the way it's gonna go. If you want to get institutional sponsorship, if you want to raise money, you're going to have to go along to get along, as they say. I may not agree with it, but I do understand your concern 100%. My brain is rattling around in my head from all the noise. Sunshine New York says New York City will be partying until 6 a.m. Out and About says, what time is your train? My train is at about 11:52, I think. 11:52. I think we can make it. I'm going to kick up the speed walk. We're on East 4th Street. We got to go to West 34th Street. So we got about 30 blocks. We got about 30 blocks to walk. I think we can do it. No big deal. We'll bang it out. Hey, Troy 1995 says, Wall Street run, bro. What's up, Wall Street? Sunshine New York says, Tom, let's move. Yeah, we gotta move out of here. See, this is the thing. Before we had the skateboard, this would be no problem. We would just, kick it into overdrive and we'd be there in 5 minutes. The snarky commentator. Hilarious. Alex Wise says New York walking speed. Yeah, so if we're gonna rush, we're probably gonna have to go at like a slow jog, maybe something like that. Slow jog. Hi from Argentina. Welcome everybody from Argentina. I think I saw Daniel G in the chat today. So this is the NYU Stern School of Business. If anybody's interested in learning about securities analysis, Professor Damodaran, Aswat Damodaran, is a professor right here at the NYU Stern School of Business. Feel free to check him out. Mega love, shout out Wall Street Skate Bro, watching here in Canada. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween. We love Canada. I think starting November 8th, I will be allowed back into Canada because I think they require, or I think anybody's really open to traveling after November 8th, as long as you have the vaccination and all that jazz. So maybe we'll be in Toronto very soon, who knows? What is the major telecom networks in Toronto? Is it called Rogers or something? I forget. JK says you can travel to Canada right now. You need a test also? Okay. Kirby F says vaccination passport. The Austin tennis is Bell Rogers, yes. Yeah, I ran into them once because we were trying to structure a deal with the major MVNO. Not sure if anybody knows that acronym, MVNO. But one of the main issues was they needed connectivity in Canada. So we had a meeting with a company called Rogers, or Bell Rogers. Hey, Coach Bob Willie says, boo, what's up, Coach Bob Willie? We're walking all the way back to 34th Street. We got to turn the burners on here a little bit. Don C. Yellowman says New York. Right now in New York. Rogers Bell Telus is Boston. What's up, Boston? Hey, N4. Me says, hey Tom, happy Halloween. Hope you're well. Right back at you. I hope you're well too. I think I see Santa Claus over there, somebody. Let's see. We don't have any time to stop. I gotta make the train. Obama, thank you. Hey, George Jones is coming from America. You need vaccination. Also going back to Canada, you might have to quarantine for 2 weeks. Well, good thing I'm not from Canada. I can't do that. I think that's ridiculous. If they're making people really quarantine for 2 weeks. I mean, everybody has the vaccine. It's ridiculous. But we'll see. We'll see what goes on. The Swan says, I love Santa Claus. What's up, the Swan? The Swan is our pal from Ireland. Zap Allen says the Christmas season officially starts November 1st, guys. So Zap Allen, it starts in about 30 minutes, I think, right, Zap? JK, I'm seeing a lot of people. Grab the giraffe's tail. This is Sunshine, New York. I apologize if I can't read anybody's comments right now. I'm focusing on getting to the train station, so I'm speed walking. So I may miss some people's comments, but I apologize. Manhattan is as loud as ever. Silva, this is beautiful. What's up, Silva? JK, how are you? George Jones, good to see you again. Hey, Junior says I'm back. What's up, Junior? Good to see you here. I think Junior's from Brazil. A lot of viewers from Brazil. Brazil is a beautiful country. So thank you all of our viewers in Brazil. JK is doing well, Tom. Yeah, no skateboard tonight. It's a little bit too busy.
Yeah!
Whoa, I don't know what that was.
Break that shit.
I'm not. Saludos, saludos. Hey Marvin says, where are we in New York? Coming up on Union Square. Coming up on Union Square. So East 11th Street. Zap bounces. Oh my God, be careful, Tom. Your boy's about to get hit in the face with a bar stool. It's not good. Tom needs encouragement. I think I'll make it. I think I'll make it. I think I got... Steve says, good to go. Go, go. I'm trying my best. I think I'll make it. What time is it? I gotta get a watch. I gotta get a watch, everybody. East 12th Street. Headed northbound. Stuck at the light. Not good. Can't win them all. Steve says 11:31. 11:31, man. Tom, shout out to my 40. Raphael says hello from Brazil. Happy Halloween. No work tomorrow? No, I got work tomorrow. Very busy day tomorrow. I think I may miss the train. So if it's 11:31, no, I got 20 minutes. I got 20 minutes. Have I taken a yellow taxi? I have, but not since I was a kid. There's really no need to take a taxi here in the city. I just take public transit, or I skateboard, or I walk around. The Austin Tennis, what's up? Hopefully you get that job at Okta. I sent my friend a message on LinkedIn about that position, and he says he's gonna see what he can do because you're in Canada. So it may be a different HR department, but he's like, he'll see if he can get a referral link for that position. I said, I'm sure he can. I don't think it matters if the position's in Canada or in New York. He's gonna say he's gonna look into it this week. So remind me on like Wednesday to follow up with him. Allie said, I hope you got your running shoes on. Allie, happy Halloween. The Swan says, fall asleep on the train. Look at this guy's lightsaber up there. Not bad. Fascinating Eyes says, run, Tom, run. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. Wow, look at all the people at Union Square. Crazy. Steve says, everyone out of the way. Tom's coming through. Allie says, happy Halloween, Tom. Hope you're well, Allie. Valgo Silva says, hey guys. What's up, Valgo Silva? All right, we're gonna miss the train. I mean, we're not gonna miss the train, but we're still gonna do a lap around. So we're gonna do a lap around, we'll check out all the people, and we'll make the train. So let's see. I like that guy's sweatshirt. So I think this is where the Halloween parade ends. TR says, oh my God, so many people. Yeah, so I think this is the conclusion of the Halloween parade. I think that's why there's so many people.
If that doesn't just be in your heart, then I don't know what will. You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny is that I see Muslims out here sharing their beliefs. I see Hebrew Israelites out here sharing their beliefs. I see Jehovah's Witnesses out here sharing their beliefs. And no one,
a lot of weed. I smell a lot of weed.
No one ever gets in their face.
All right, everybody, my phone may die. However, we got a busy week coming up. A lot of smaller companies will report earnings, so we will talk about it all next week on the channel. Zoom Info, ticker symbol ZI for Zoom Info. Henry Schuck is the CEO. That's a big one coming up tomorrow on November 1st. They will be reporting earnings after the bell, after Wall Street closes tomorrow. So we will talk about that and more on the stream. On Tuesday, I want to do an in-depth stream about Google's cloud unit. They lost $614 million last quarter. However, the losses are narrowing, and I think they will become profitable in early 2023, in which case all of that earnings will hit the bottom line. So we'll talk about that and more as we watch these two people duke it out in Union Square with the lightsabers. Jody S says, have a good night, appreciate it. Mr. Cold, how are you? British Gray. Raquel, out and about, says you don't have time. I know we're gonna miss this train. All right, let's continue on.
If this is not
Oh, that's a cool costume. Look at this guy. Very cool. Oh my God, it's an actual real pumpkin on that guy's head. All right, so we can see the very top of the Empire State Building from here. Very cool. Hey, Sally, thank you so much. Appreciate you, Sally. Hope you enjoyed the stream, everybody. Faith says, good night, sunshine after rain. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sunshine, for being here. Appreciate it. So I hope you all enjoyed the Halloween stream. We got a big cow coming up. Check out this cow right here. This guy's not bad. Look at him. War Walkers is no problem. In Canada, says stay safe, Tom. Thank you, everybody. What do you guys think? That cow costume wasn't bad, right? Not bad. British Gray, good to see you from Tampa, Florida. I will be back in Florida very soon. East 17th Street. We're making progress. I can't get stuck in that light.
That's honestly so true.
This is a vegan ice cream place. Pretty decent. New Jersey Devil, what's going on? Cosmos says, just saw you on Aya Vlogs. Really? Awesome. I should have said hi. I didn't see her. I gotta make my train though. But happy Halloween, Aya Vlogs. Hope you're well. Weed not greed, says George. Latha Jonesy says, Tom, why you hating dog? I'm not hating. Roy S, how are you? NM says, where you headed? We're headed back to the Moynihan train station to catch the train. Thank you everybody for joining tonight. The Halloween stream. But we will be back to our regular scheduled programming starting tomorrow as Wall Street reopens. I mean, with all the people that were out in the street tonight, I don't know how anybody's gonna go to work tomorrow. Zap Balances, have a good night, Tom, and be safe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Kevin Sunderland, thank you so much for the support, Kevin. I really do appreciate it. Kevin with the $4.99 super chat says, happy Halloween. Checked in to see if you made your train again. Look forward to reading the newsletter. Yes, Kevin. So we will have the newsletter out. I was gonna post it at 8 p.m. tonight. However, I tried to post it and YouTube said it was too long. So I actually have to find a different platform. Look at these guys. I actually have to find a different platform to post the newsletter on. Hey, the Douglas 9 says, thank you, New York family. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Beautiful view of the Empire State Building. As we come up on East 21st Street, we're banging down the streets like it's nothing, everybody. With the beautiful view. Alan says, just post the newsletter in 2 parts on YouTube. I was thinking about that, but I don't want people to read it out of order. But that is, I think I'm gonna have to do that. I may do that on the train. War Walker says, good luck tomorrow. Thank you, War Walker. I appreciate you. And guys, whoa, I think we have 1,000 people on the stream. So I appreciate everybody who's been joining, who's been enjoying the streams. Very, very much appreciate it. And I hope everybody, wherever you're watching from around the world, is having a phenomenal weekend and a very positive, happy Halloween. So thank you everybody for joining. It's been a real pleasure. And I cherish the conversations that we have. And I appreciate everybody being here. So thank you. Santa Monica Rodriguez is here. So stay safe, Tom. Tonight was really fun. I thought we had a good time. Everybody, I thought we had a pretty good time on the stream. Al J, Sally, Sunshine After Rain, the Swan. Beautiful view of the Empire State Building. The New Jersey Devil. Quebec, Canada. I see Quebec, Canada. Hey, Mohammed's here. Robert H. Mohammed. What's up, Robert? Good to see you, Robert H. Mohammed. This is You're Awesome, Tom. You're Awesome, Mohammed. Sunshine After Rain says, move it, move it. I think we're going to be all right, Sunshine. Beautiful clock tower here. I see Jamaica's in the chat. What's up, everybody from Jamaica? Beautiful country. Love Jamaica. Sunshine After Rain is always great, Tom. Thank you for being a great moderator. Anonymous says, I'm not ready for Halloween to end. Mariners fan says, just checking in. State of Mind in Your Honor. Great song. Oh, I was thinking about New York State of Mind by Billy Joel. Empire State of Mind, I think, is Jay-Z. But either one is pretty good. Sam from Brazil, what's up, Sam? Hey, I Rivas is here. Good evening, I Rivas. Happy Halloween. We are coming to the end of a very lively stream here in Manhattan. Very crazy. I think I'm gonna make the train at 11:50. I'm not sure what time it is now, but God loves his power to the people indeed. Focus, Tom. Focus is Stephen Buffalo. Copy that, 10-4. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it, Steve. Oh, 11:43. Oh, Marona mia. I think we're just gonna make it, everybody. I think we're just gonna make it as we come up on West 25th. West 25th. So you know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about running the New York City Marathon next year, but streaming the entire marathon. But I'm not sure how that would come out. So we'll think about that next year. I think I'm gonna run the New York City Marathon and I'm gonna stream it for everybody. But we'll see. Skate the marathon, says JK. Maybe. Troy 1995 says better get a GoPro. We may have to. All night. out and about. This is all-nighter live stream. We just missed the light. It's all right. Patrick says that would be cool, the marathon. All right, guys, another beautiful view coming up. The Empire State Building right here. Fantastic. As we come up on West 27th Street and Broadway. Hey, anonymous dude, what's up? I know, I mean, sunshine after rain. I have to bring the skateboard the next stream, but it's just been difficult with moving and all that. But I think we're just gonna make it. I think I'll probably just make it as the doors are closing on the train. How far is the train station? A couple blocks. 34th Street and 8th. And we are on 28th and Broadway. So not bad. I just have to get this light. If I get this light, I'll make it. Oh, I didn't get the light. We'll get the next one, no big deal. Koreatown to the right. I think we'll make it. I'll go this way. All right, everybody, my battery is on 3%. So I appreciate everybody joining the stream. If this is your first time here and you like this sort of content, feel free to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. We try to go live about 5 nights a week, skateboarding around New York City or Miami, talking about finance. So if you're interested, feel free to join the stream. We will see you in the next one. Let's see if we make the train. Layla says you can do a Tom run. I think we'll be good. I think I'll just make it. Because now we're on 6th Avenue. So maybe I'll go one more over to 7th. This is intense. Oh wow, guys, check out this view of the Empire. I mean, that's a view that'll rip your face off right there. Beautiful view. $11:48, I think I'll make it because the train, I think, is at 11:52. I think 11:52. That guy's dressed up as a sunflower. I kind of like that costume. Very cool. Very creative. Four minutes is JK. I thought everybody was very creative this year for Halloween. Very, very creative with the costumes. TJ Squashy, what's up? British Grace is 11:48. Just run to your train. I think we'll be good. We're on West 30th. So just as long as I make this light, we'll be good. All right, we missed this light. We'll get the next one, no big deal. And this is the very top of the spire here at the Madison Square Garden. The Swan says, I'm eating my nails, toenails, and everything, Tom. Hey, respect to the NYPD, absolutely. Miracle says this is giving me anxiety. I apologize, but we will make it, trust me, don't worry. Yeah, Ruben says the cow costume wins. I thought the coronavirus costume was pretty unique. I saw that last year too. This guy's a good costume too. I like the NYPD costumes, just kidding. He's a real cop. Love the police, respect the NYPD for keeping us safe. Another view of the Empire, guys, check it out. West 31st. Oh, I knew that cop was gonna blow the red light. I knew it. So I always see this truck parked here. Beautiful. I love the graffiti on it. All right, one more look at the Empire before we leave. All right, we're gonna make it, guys. We're in the home stretch. I always wonder what it was like to walk across this bridge. There's a bridge connecting these two buildings. Always curious to see what it would be like. JK says those guys were shooting up. Yeah, there's a lot of heroin use, unfortunately, around Penn Station. Keep streaming when you get there. 1 minute. No way. So what time is it, everybody? 11:51. No, we're good. I think the train is at 11:54. So I think we're just gonna make it right on time. So what we'll do is we'll take a mini pit stop at the Seagram building just to check it out. I'm just kidding. No time for the Seagram building tonight. Dude, 1 minute, put some pep in your step. I'm walking here. I'm walking as fast as I can. It wasn't a bad stream, pretty good stream. Appreciate everybody joining. Layda says, oh my God, Tom, you're killing us. I'll be fine just as long as I make this light. Oh, we missed this light. Oh, we'll get the next one, no big deal. Green light, we need that red. Pretty sure he has backup plans. No, I need to make this train for sure. I'll make it, I'm right here. Hey, R.Y. Davis. What's up, R.Y. Davis? Good to see you. Ruben says you're making us stressed out. All right, we made it, everybody. Oh, look at this guy. Crazy. All right, everybody. I'm calling in tonight. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining. I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Halloween, everybody. And to the Mighty Bull, good night to the Mighty Bull wherever you are. Because there is always a bull market somewhere. You just need to know where to look. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.